Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 43rd annual Pete ARRAS Memorial Basketball Tournament, hosted by the Batavia Lions Club. My name is Alex Brasky, alongside my partner in crime, AJ Cybulski, here for the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. AJ will join us in a bit to provide his preview of tonight's matchup. This is our third of 4 games on the night. Leroy and Alexander have already dispatched their first round opponents en route to a finals appearance, which will take place on Monday night, also right here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. This event is named after the late Pete ARRAS, the man who helped create and run this event for nearly 40 years. ARRAS passed away in 2016 after a life of service to the Batavia community, which included time as a school principal and president of the Batavia Lions Club. Before we get too deep into tonight's broadcast, let us first thank our sponsors, beginning with Crazy Cheap Cars, which is our timeout sponsor for this contest. At Crazy Cheap Cars, they are the ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com, where they carry the largest selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. At Crazy Cheap Cars, they need your trade-in and will pay top dollar for your trade. So give them a call at 585-948-8000, or better yet, they'll see you right here. Also, Zoom Total Fitness. Fitness for all levels, personal training, cross-training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga. 24/7 access with only $35 per month in membership fees. New equipment in a super clean facility is available. Training classes, infrared sauna, and more. 585-861-8995. Also, our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Genesee Community College. Are you looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education? Look no further than GCC. Whether you dream of teaching, coaching, personal training, or sports management, GCC has the programs to prepare you for jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of a high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experiential learning, and great facilities. Join them at GCC and be the game changer you've always wanted to be. To learn more, visit genesee.edu/phys ed. And also Hans Moeller Jewelers. Their specialty is custom-made bridal and special occasion jewelry, as well as maintaining large inventory of pre-made fashion jewelry and everyday gifts. For their mission, they'd like to provide heirloom quality jewelry and exceptional service while keeping prices at an affordable level. Visit Hans Moeller Jewelers, located in Attica, or call today, 585-591-1440. And the Daily News and Livingston County News are your most comprehensive sources for local sports in the Glow region. If you would like to sponsor one of our live streams, please contact Bridget or Jamie at 585-343-8000. Starters being introduced for Eugenio, María de Hostos. We'll take on Notre Dame here in this one. And the starters now for Notre Dame. Give you a quick history lesson on the tournament before we get started. Started in 1982, the first annual Lions Club tournament featured Byron Burgeon, Notre Dame, Batavia, and Albion as its original members. The Bees won the first ever Lions Club crown over Albion and would go on to win each of the first 3 tournament titles. It took until 1985 for the Blue Devils to meet the Irish in the final game, when ND handled Batavia 65-52. 2 years later, it was Batavia's turn to finally break through with their Lions Club title. For the first time, the Devils edged the Irish in overtime 61-53 in the 1989 title game, which was not only Batavia's first ever Lions Club tournament championship, but the first of back-to-back titles for Batavia. We'll tell you the rest of the history after the national anthem. Following Batavia's back-to-back championship in 1990, the Blue Devils would go on to win 15 of the next 21 tournaments and held a streak of 8 straight championships until their first-round loss at the hands of University Prep of Rochester in 2014. Prior to that loss, Batavia last lost a tournament game in 2003. Since that loss, Batavia hadn't lost a tournament game until their first-round defeat at the hands of Attica in 2021. This was originally a 4-team format. It has since been transitioned to an 8-team format. The defending champions are Batavia and Alexander, both of whom hope to defend their titles on Monday night. Batavia still has to reach the title game with a victory, perhaps, over Attica later tonight. But here we go. The ball is up between Notre Dame and Eugenio María de Hostos, and we are underway here from Genesee Community College as AJ Cephas gets Notre Dame on the board. AJ, why don't you tell us what to expect from this matchup between the Hornets and the Irish?
Yeah, so for the Hornets, they are 5-1 with victories. As I get back to my preview. 5-1 with victories over Charles G. Finney, Clyde Savannah, North Star Christian Academy, Letchworth, and Naples.
Evan Fitzpatrick with the finish inside. 4-0 Irish.
Led by head coach Brian Jackson. They are the 5th team ranked in the state right now, so they're definitely doing a very good job to start this season, and they're obviously trying to win this tournament this year in the small schools.
Inside finish.
For Notre Dame, they lost several key members from last year's teams, including Jaden Sherwood, Jay Antonor, and Ryan Fitzpatrick, a team that captured sectional glory. Despite the roster turnover, Notre Dame is off to a great start under head coach Mikey Rapone. And then players who have stepped up, TJ Cephas, Chase Antonor, Aiden Bellavia, Mikel Walker. The Irish are 4-1 and will play There's a foul there. The winner of this game will take on Alexander in the small school championship on Monday. So this has all the ideas of being a great game here, maybe the game of the day here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. So excited to bring it to you live here.
Rebound goes to the Hornets. Free ball, no good. Rebound goes to Aiden Bellavia. Here come the Irish. Chase Antonor can't get the finish at the rim. And a steal in the backcourt. However, a violation, and it goes back to the Hornets. Complete coverage of this tournament will be available following the conclusion of the last game this evening between Batavia and Attica, and that coverage available on thedailynewsonline.com. Photography of each opening round matchup from our photographer Mark Gutman. Game story written by AJ. Good crowd on hand for this one. So a few have stuck around from the previous matchups as Eugenio María de Hostos knocks down the three, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. And that net has been mighty troublesome here at GCC. Each time a player is swishing it through, it's getting stuck on the rim. We're hoping we can avoid that, although usually when that happens, it means some quality basketball is being played, so no harm, no foul. There is a foul there, however, as Mikel Walker will head to the line for 2 shots. Walker knocks down the first of 2 free throws. And 2 for 2 for Walker. So 2 3-pointers for Patterson Seth so far here tonight. And that's helped Eugenio María de Hostos get out to the early 7-6 lead. TJ Cephas on the drive, had it poked from behind. Aiden Bellavia comes up with it, kicks it to Walker, no good. Rebound goes to Luis Tolentino, excuse me. They have the names listed backward. So it's Seth Patterson and Luis Tolentino, the 2 that I've mentioned thus far. My apologies. The starters for the Hornets, Hippo Vargas with the ball right now. Got it from Mel Thomas. We already mentioned Patterson and Tolentino, and now it's Miguel Shavir with the ball and the bucket. Starters for Notre Dame, Evan Fitzpatrick, TJ Cephas, Aiden Bellavia, Chase Antonor, and Mikhail Walker. So we near the midpoint here in this one.
Some good basketball being played here by both sides. Liking what I'm seeing. Some tough shots made here by EMCS, while Notre Dame continuing to battle. And I'm excited to see what this group looks like with all the turnover. This is the first time I'm seeing Notre Dame live in person this year.
Bellavia. 2 for 2 from the line. And the Hornets call for timeout. This timeout brought to you by Crazy Cheap Cars. The ultimate in price and selection, 585-948-8000. They carry the largest selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region, and they need your trade-in. Top dollar paid for your trade, so give them a call at 585-948-8000, or better yet, they'll see you right here. So excuse me, Patterson with a 3 and a 2 thus far. The first jumper that he knocked down must have been a long 2. Nonetheless, a good start for him. Tolentino also doing good work inside. Three ball, no good from Patterson. Knocked around, out of bounds. Good hustle from Shavir, but it went out of bounds.
Yeah, big defensive possession here. Notre Dame can take the lead on this offensive possession, but way to get a stop and rebound and force the ball to go off of HCS.
I think we're going to settle on EMHCS, AJ. It's our second change so far. I didn't know what to put in terms of the acronym. That's what we'll go with, though.
Yeah, it says it on the jersey, so probably the way to go. I didn't even
notice that. Very observant. Your eye is only getting more keen as the night goes on.
Glasses. Need glasses.
Three ball fired up by Mel Thomas, no good. Rebound, batted around by Antonor into the hands of Bellavia. Now here come the Irish. Antonor to Cephas, deep three, and it's good. TJ Cephas from behind the college three-point line, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, just great offensive flow from the Irish. Now cause a steal and a turnover.
Cephas can't get the finish, however. Antonor with the takeaway in transition, turned over by Vargas. Antonor will try to take it himself, coast to coast. 4-point lead for the Irish.
Great take there from Antonor. Trusted himself and a foul called. Coach Rapone does not agree with that one.
Two well-coached teams here going at it. High effort basketball in the early going. Seen that throughout tonight. The competitive level hasn't exactly been there, but the effort has really remained. Shavir, nice move inside, a little shimmy, and the finish.
Yeah, great move by Shavir inside. Keeps that pivot foot down and gets to the cup for an easy two.
Walker up top to Fitzpatrick. He'll try the deep three. No bounds on the range of the Notre Dame shooters as they are consistently firing it up from behind that college three-point line. That one off the mark. And it goes back to the Hornets. Three ball, Patterson, no good. Shavir, tough inside. Notre Dame wanted the push off. Didn't get it. Shavir, great patience. And the timeout called by Notre Dame as we are all square at 13 apiece. Good basketball here at GCC on the Genesee Community College scoreboard. Explore careers in health and physical education. Learn more at genesee.edu/phys ed. It's 13-13. And this timeout brought to you by CrazyCheapCars.com, 585-948-8000, the ultimate in price and selection. So EMHCS had the early lead. Notre Dame has come firing back, and now we sit tied at 13 all. Been a good battle. Awaiting the nightcap here between Batavia and Attica. Leroy and Alexander won in blowout fashion over Royhart and Elba, respectively, to kick off the action here this afternoon. They will meet the winners of these next two games in the large school and small school bracket final, respectively. Antonor to the rim. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for two.
Nice behind the back move there from Antonor to split the defense, get into the rack here early. It's what he does. He likes to live underneath. He can also shoot the ball, but right now living inside the paint and now causing a foul, he has the opportunity to nail down a pair here.
In the win for Leroy, which came by a 67-40 final score, Gina Gusto led the way, 16.6 rebounds, while Matthew Hockey recorded a double-double, 11 points, 10 assists. Adam Woodworth, 10 points. Eric Luce, 7 points. Jake Higgins, 6 points. 15-0 run in the second quarter helped Leroy pull away in that one.
That'll be going on the game details section of our roundup tonight.
Out of bounds. Back to the Irish.
The press from the Irish causing some issues for EMHCS, so we'll see if they figure that out on that side of things.
Nice finish from Fitzpatrick. Brother of Ryan Fitzpatrick, a former multi-sport star here for the Irish. Floater no good. Shavir, another offensive rebound. He's a pest in there.
Yeah, if Notre Dame can rebound the ball here consistently, I think they have a good chance. But like you said, Sheaver's having a really good night here on the offensive glass and scoring.
Elba fell to Alexander 68-32. 10-point games for Nick Scott and Ryan Marcial, but not much to write home about for the Lancers offensively. There's a 3-ball from Gabe Milam, who's checked into the game, is no good. Bellavia on the rebound. He can't get the finish. And that rebound goes to the Hornets. Tolentino gets the board. And now on the drive is Shavir, no good. Fitzpatrick, the defensive rebound for Notre Dame. Now here come the Irish. Haven't gotten a game report from Alexander. We'll update you on their scoring if and when we do get a game report. It's not always a guarantee in our business, AJ.
Nope.
And the Hornets not happy with that call, as it will remain with the Irish here.
A phantom tipped ball there, I guess.
Nice drive from Walker, slaps backboard and in. Final 9 seconds of the first quarter. Walker trying to get it into the front court here, give the Irish a chance at one last bucket. 3 seconds to go. Chance King is checked into the game, but they'll give it to Milam for 3. No good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. 4-point lead for the Irish here over the Hornets. This game also brought to you by Zoom Total Fitness, open 24 hours, 7 days a week. All new equipment in a super clean facility. That is Zoom Total Fitness. I'll tell you a little bit more about Zoom Total Fitness. Fitness for all levels, personal training, cross training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga, training, classes, infrared sauna, and more. Call 585-861-8995, 24/7 access, AJ, at Zoom Total Fitness. I know that's important for you, the shy guy that you are. You don't like to work out in front of other people. I just choose not to work out. So here we go to begin the second quarter. 4-point lead for the Irish. Thomas gives it to Shavir. Can't get the finish. Antonora on the finish. He's got some nice post moves down there. Great patience and decisiveness from Shavir.
Yeah, the last few possessions, the Irish have been able to force him to miss 3 consecutive shots, so some success for Notre Dame on that end right now.
And a foul from behind called on Walker. Shavir can't get that one to go, but a foul called. He'll head to the line for 2 shots. First free throw from Shavir, no good. Oh of 2 from the line, but Tolentino on the rebound but a good rejection there from Finn Davies. Vargas gets the board, misses the jumper, and now the Irish in control.
And that ball's nearly taken away. It's a loose ball, and it goes back to EMHCS. So some good defense there, and I feel like this is going to be a battle from the first quarter to the end of the buzzer in the final frame. It's two talented teams, two well-coached teams, and they're going at it right now.
Vargas in the front court. 3 ball. No, a 2. A long 2 for Vargas. And out of bounds on the inbound. So the Hornets will regain possession following the made jumper. Fitzpatrick checks in for Milam. And Vargas steps out of bounds. So it goes back to the Irish. Slow start to this third quarter. Walker, quick 3, no good. Tolentino had it knocked away by Bellavia. Into the hands of Fitzpatrick. He finishes in the lane.
Beautiful shot there from Fitzpatrick. Hand right in his face and elevates over the defender for a great shot.
Shavir, he can do it from inside. He can do it from out. The 3 ball responds, and it's a 1-point game once again.
Yeah, Shavir is going to be the guy all evening here at GCC that Notre Dame's going to have to defend and try and limit the best they can. Done a good job so far.
Fitzpatrick bounces it into Davies. The turnaround jumper off glass, no good. Shavir in transition now. Here come the Hornets buzzing down the floor. Patterson lays it in, and Eugenio de María de Hostos has taken the lead. Boy, that's a mouthful. I find it easier to say than EMHCS though, AJ. I don't know about you.
I am an EMHCS guy. I'm going to stick with that.
I think I might just go with the Hornets from now on.
Yeah, Hornets too. That's a good one.
Up and under from Walker. What a move. Back and forth we go in this seesaw battle in the Pete Harris Memorial Tournament, the 43rd annual. Quick note on Notre Dame's side, they are without big man Stetson Hall in this game. I believe he typically comes off the bench for the Irish, but he is not suited up tonight, so we won't see him. Perhaps more of Davies. Also, you have Zach Hausnecht, another sizable body on the bench for Notre Dame. Owen Therian also awaits on the bench for ND. Walker, the finish inside. He's heating up.
Great pass there from Fitzpatrick to find Walker open underneath. The help side came, and he was able to pass it off, and Walker with the easy finish.
Hornets throw it away.
Turnovers costing the Hornets right now. Throwing away possessions.
Nearing the midpoint here in the second quarter, AJ, why don't you gear up your preview for the next game? Batavia taking on Attica. Batavia sitting at 2-2 under interim head coach Anthony Macaluso. Bellavia can't get the finish. Fitzpatrick, second chance effort, and he's fouled. Why don't you give us an idea of what to expect between Batavia and Coach Rob Crowley's bunch in Attica?
Yeah, so Attica lost several key players from last year's team. Cole Harding, Jack Janes, Clayton Bizon, really the top 3 players for that team last year. But they do return Carter Gorski, who scored 25 points in the team's win over Byron Burgeon, and Blake Kynes, the big man, who's had a double-double in both contests Attica is 1-1 this season, knocking off defending Class C2 champions Byron Burgeon, but losing to a tough Alexander team 50-33. And like you mentioned, they're led by head coach Rob Crowley. For Batavia, you already mentioned interim head coach Anthony Macaluso. He previously served as an assistant under head coach Buddy Brasky in previous seasons and was most recently the Leroy JV coach. Batavia is led by Carter Mullen, Justin Smith, Gavin White, Brady Mazer, and Casey Mazer. Mullen scored a team-high 21 points in a win versus Honeoye Falls Lima, while White added 20 points. And like you mentioned, Blue Devils are 2-2 entering the tournament, and the game is scheduled for 8:15 here at Genesee Community College.
Vargas, 15-footer, no good. Patterson knocks it off Walker, and the Hornets will keep it. One thing about both of these teams, high IQ basketball teams seem to know what to do in every situation. Quick, instinctual play here from both sides.
Yeah, very smart play there from Patterson to have the wherewithal to know where he is on the court and keep that possession here for the Hornets.
Milam can't get the short jumper. Got to use glass in there, AJ.
Yeah, you got to get to the cup there, attack. If you get fouled, you get fouled, but that should have been an easy 2 points there for Notre Dame.
That one taken away by Walker, and he finishes. Raquel Walker, mighty impressive.
Yeah, I was impressed with him last year. He was a big part of that sectional championship team, and he's continuing that here this evening. We'd like to thank...
In a timeout called, AJ will tell you about Crazy Cheap Cars.
And we'd like to thank our timeout sponsor, Crazy Cheap Cars. The ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com. They carry the largest selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. They need your trade-in, top dollar paid for your trade, so give them that call at 585-948-8000, or better yet, they'll see you right here. Back to the action. EMHCS around the perimeter. That's no good, and Notre Dame will take it away. Walker up the floor. In the corner to Mileham. Back to Walker. He'll dribble in the lane. Bounce pass. That's taken away by the Hornets. And an easy layup for Patterson off the turnover from Notre Dame.
2:30 remaining in this second quarter. 4-point lead for the Irish. Bounced into King. Nice job maintaining possession, but he traveled. And Coach Rapone can't believe it. I think that may have been the right call with the shuffling of the feet, but that was a strong play from King. Not only receiving a tough pass, but maintaining control. Too bad for the travel.
Yeah, that was a powerful move there from King.
And King takes the charge on the other end. A high-effort play there. An indispensable player, somebody who can make the high-effort plays on both ends, and you've seen it in 2 straight possessions for Chance King.
Yeah, that's how you're going to stop Shavir, is taking charges, and King stepped up and took one.
Bellavia rejected, but a foul called as Shavir hit him with the body, I think.
100%. That was 100% a foul. Good call by the official. Bellavia at the stripe. Matching shoes for Notre Dame. They probably do that every year.
No?
No.
This might be the first year they've done that. Maybe they did it last year.
Either way, I like them.
I've always been a Notre Dame guy, college-wise.
Yes.
Although I think you're kind of a fake.
I am a fake
You're
Notre Dame
a fake
fan.
Notre Dame college fan. You act like you're a fan, but you really don't care.
No, I don't. But I'll watch them in the playoff, and I hope they win.
I'm like that with the Sabres. Just kidding. I care about the Sabres, but it's a little bit difficult to care about the Sabres. I act like I don't care, but I really do. I can't help it. It's a sickness. Bellavia, bull in a china shop. Foul is called. A little bit out of control, but he gets bailed out by the official.
And I think that's two. I think that's another foul on Shavir. So I don't know if he has. Yeah, they're going to sub him out. That's a big loss for the Hornets.
One more for either side will put either team in the bonus. Bellavia makes the first. It's been a well officiated tournament thus far. I think I've only counted one missed call. And Dean, if you're listening, it was your call, Dean. Just kidding. A lot of love for Dean and all the refs here at GCC. Bellavia inside. Walker, the finish.
Too much dribbling from the Hornets to try and break through this press. You'll never beat a well-organized press by dribbling. And almost another takeaway is Coach Rapone's upset with the call. But, yeah, you're not going to beat a three-quarters court press by dribbling through. It's going to work by trying to split the defenders every time. That's going to be a disaster, and that's why Notre Dame has this 9-point lead right now.
One of the officials from the first game today is stuck around for the next two contests. Your buddy.
Sport lover. He might pull out the camera.
For the love of the game.
For the love of the game.
Jim Rat.
Jim Rat.
So it's all of a sudden an 8-point lead for the Irish, and a missed free throw there from Thomas won't help the Hornets' cause. And that won't help the Irish cause as it's thrown out of bounds. Travel. Tell you what, AJ, one of the best mullets you'll ever see across the way here. Batavia alumnus Matthew McQuethy. I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better than that. Strong. You ever thought about the mullet?
Yeah, right. Maybe in the front.
Bellavia, rebound and the putback. 10-point lead for ND. And a carry called on the Hornets. They might need to burn a timeout here. They've been withstanding some sloppy play over the past several possessions. Could benefit from a break here, particularly inside a minute to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're dribbling too much. That's what they're doing.
Need you in that locker room at halftime, AJ.
I do.
Bellavia crosses over Thomas, screen set by Antonor. Gets rid of it to Walker, guarded by Vargas. Spinning into the lane, up and under. I don't know how he got that one to go. High off glass and in. Walker.
That was an acrobatic move if I've ever seen one.
And Walker takes it away, but Vargas is there for the loose ball. Nearly loses his footing. Nice job. Patterson, the other Patterson, banks it in for three. I had my roster closed. I tried to get AJ's. His phone shut off on me. We'll get you the name on young Patterson. Abel Patterson, showing his ability from the three-point line, and a big three, knocks it in. 9-point game at the break. We head to halftime on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. We'll see you in a few minutes. and welcome back. Genesee Community College, the small school bracket first round matchup between Notre Dame and Eugenio María de Hostos Charter School underway. Alex Brasky here with AJ Cybulski. The 43rd annual Pete ARRAS Memorial Tournament hosted by the Batavia Lions Club. Been a good game thus far. Batavia Notre Dame pulled away late in the first half. It was an otherwise back and forth first two quarters, but we'll see what the second half has to offer. The winner of this game will take on Alexander in the small school title game on Monday night. AJ, your impressions of the first half?
Yeah, I think the Hornets, just too many turnovers on the offensive end. That's something they need to clean up. Irish doing a very good job of moving the ball. Balanced scoring. Mikal Walker doing a really good job from the point guard position. Ryan Fitzpatrick knocking down a couple tough shots. But overall, I think Notre Dame, really impressive display here in this first half. Let's see if they can keep it going in the final 16 minutes.
On the Genesee Community College scoreboard, it is 36-27 in favor of the Irish. 7:30 remaining here in the third as Chase Antonor misses the putback, but Walker is there to clean it up. Genesee Community College, are you looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education? Look no further than GCC. Whether you dream of careers in teaching, coaching, personal training, or sports management, GCC has the programs to prepare you for jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of a high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experiential learning, and great facilities. Join them at GCC and be the game changer you've always wanted to be. To learn more, visit genesee.edu/physed. Shavir misses the first. This game also brought to you by Crazy Cheap Cars, our timeout sponsor. We'll tell you more about them later. But Zoom Total Fitness, fitness for all levels, personal training, cross-training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga. 24/7 access with only $35 per month in membership fees. New equipment in a super clean facility, training, classes, infrared sauna, and more. That is ZoomTotalFitness.com. Couple of chances there for the Hornets. They can't get either to fall, and an empty trip to the line keeps it at an 11-point Notre Dame lead.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with this Notre Dame team with all the key pieces they lost. It really looks like they haven't missed a beat. 4-1 to start the year. This will be a big win for them.
Antonor inside out to Cephas into the corner for Fitzpatrick, who already has 7 points tonight. Cephas. Nice jumper from the short wing. Patterson, nice jump stop. Couldn't get the finish, however. Tolentino is there for the putback. He's had several offensive rebounds in there. Hasn't been able to finish the job on a few, but that time, a much-needed bucket for the Hornets.
Yeah, good offensive rebounding there from the Hornets and able to capitalize on it. Antonor gets inside. Beautiful move.
Can't get the finish. Tolentino on the rebound. Cephas, the takeaway, and the missed layup. Walker collects the loose ball, and he'll finish the possession with a basket.
Mikal Walker is putting on a show of how to finish inside the paint. He is unstoppable right now.
Shavir on the other end can't get the finish. Vargas, pump fake, through contact, and in. So we already told you the winner of this one will take on Alexander in the small school title game. Alexander defeated Elba 68-32. Kingston Woods in his first game of the season after breaking his wrist in football sectionals recorded a team-high 16 points, while Austin Wakefield and Dylan Pohl contributed 14 points apiece for the Trojans. And a timeout called by the Irish on the Genesee Community College scoreboard, 5:13 remaining. We'd like to thank Crazy Cheap Cars, the ultimate in price-in selection right here in the Genesee region. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com, where they carry the largest selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. At Crazy Cheap Cars, they need your trade-in and will pay top dollar for your trade. So give them a call at 585-948-8000, or better yet, we'll see you right here. As I mentioned before, the Genesee Community College scoreboard. Are you looking to kickstart your career in health and physical education? Look no further than GCC. Whether you dream of careers in teaching, coaching, personal training, or sports management, GCC has the programs to prepare you for jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of a high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experiential learning, and great facilities. Foul called there. As we'd also like to thank Hans Moeller Jewelers. Our specialty at Hans Moeller is custom-made bridal and special occasion jewelry, as well as maintaining a large inventory of pre-made fashion jewelry and everyday gifts. Their goal is to provide heirloom quality jewelry and exceptional service while keeping prices at an affordable level. Visit Hans Moeller Jewelers, located in Attica, or call today, 585-591-1440. Empty trip to the line for Cephas. Rebound to Tolentino, foul called on the Irish. Corner, Thomas. Off the side of the backboard. I went to school with a Melvin Thomas, AJ.
A what?
Now, a Melvin Thomas, and now we got a Melvin Thomas on the court here.
The second Melvin Thomas?
In history, maybe. No, probably more than that, because this Melvin Thomas is a junior, and I actually think the Melvin Thomas I went to school with was also a junior. So at least 4 Melvin Thomases on this planet.
At least.
Shavir, 3 from the corner, rattles it home. Big 3 for the Hornets. That pulls them within 8.
Yeah, Shavir's keeping them, the Hornets that is, in this game and doing a really good job from the inside and outside.
Antonor down the lane, can't get the finish. He hasn't had the touch in there tonight. He's made a number of quality moves, strong to the basket, but he hasn't had the touch. Patterson, the finish on the other end, and it's down to a 6-point game. Timeout called by the Hornets with 3:46 remaining in the third quarter. This timeout brought to you by Crazy Cheap Cars, crazycheapcars.com. We'll take a quick break on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Back to action here at GCC, a 6-point game as the Hornets are now on a run. 3:49 remaining in the third quarter on the GCC scoreboard. And it will be Notre Dame ball going right to left. Cephas tied up at midcourt, but it was tipped into the backcourt. That's why no over and back call. Fitzpatrick came up with it, got it back to Cephas. Nearly threw it away again, did Cephas, but Fitzpatrick chased it down before dribbling it on the sideline. Hornets possession.
Good pressure there from the Hornets right up in Notre Dame's face and forces the turnover. That was a clanky possession for Notre Dame from start to finish, and the Hornets capitalized.
Three ball. No good. Nice box out by Antonor. He's really a tough player in there.
Yeah, definitely plays a lot bigger than he is, and he's a big kid, but he
made the all-tournament team as a freshman last year in the sectional final. looking for more this year. He had a great performance in that final game.
Yep.
Deep jumper, no good. Patterson, nice rebound, but he can't get the finish. Tolentino, a third effort. And a foul call.
Did I tell you about that? There's like a little sunspot on the camera. It's like right here, I think.
Tolentino off the back iron. Fitzpatrick on the rebound. That's been one of their shortcomings here this evening for HCS. They've missed a lot of free throws.
Yeah, when you get to the line, especially against when you're turning the ball over like you are, free throws are important.
Xavier at the rim. Notre Dame has gone cold. It's a 4-point game. And the Hornets bench starting to get into this one. They've upped the pressure defensively, and that's caused Notre Dame into a bit of helter-skelter in the front court. A foul there on the three, a bad foul there on Vargas, and that's going to send Walker to the line. Just not a smart play from Vargas.
Yeah, that's a momentum killer for sure.
Correct.
Still a win for the Hornets, in my opinion.
He missed all three. So the drought continues for the Irish. Patterson along the baseline, tried to feed it to Xavier, but he forced it. Bellavia comes up with the loose ball. Leading the charge, up the floor to Milam, trying to break the drought. No good from the corner. Tolentino, the rebound over Antinor. My bad on the camera. And out of bounds. Thomas gets pushed out. No foul call. And no argument from the Hornets, so appeared to be the right one. Xavier the other way, and he gets the roll.
What a run by the Hornets here.
It's an 9-0 run for the Hornets. They trailed by as many as 11, if my memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, it was 42-31, so you are correct there.
And a foul inside will send Walker to the line. The Hornets didn't like that one. 4 fouls on Xavier.
That's a problem for the Hornets as Walker looks to...
He's been their battery pack.
Yeah, he has. Walker just can't find the stroke right now. He's missed his last 2 3-pointers. Now 0 for 4 from the line.
A lot of missed free throws on both sides. Telling the story here tonight. Walker finally gets one to go. And that ends the dry spell for Notre Dame. lasted several minutes in this third quarter. Three-point game, final minute of the third. Notre Dame with possession. Milam left open for three. He knocks it down. Big shot for the Irish. And it comes out of the hand of Gabe Milam.
Shot clock off here, but Vargas is going to take a contested
Valentino
layup.
on the putback.
I would have liked to see the Hornets get the last shot to end the third quarter, but still got 2 points out of it.
Cephas along the baseline, bounces it to Bellavia, maintains control, looking for room. Foul called on Thomas. Yeah, I think it's going to be tough for the Hornets to hold for a last shot with that much time on the clock. The way they've turned the ball over tonight, I think you just look to get a quick bucket. Typically you look to hold it, but with the way that the Irish have turned them over, I think a 28-second possession was going to be a tall task for the Hornets there. And now it's Bellavia at the line. Knocks down the first with 7.5 seconds remaining here in the third. Bellavia 2 for 2. Davies replaces him on the floor for the final 7.5 seconds. Here comes Vargas. And that will do it for the third quarter of play. So the Hornets mount a bit of a comeback. Notre Dame settles in at the end, and they enter the fourth quarter with a 4-point lead. The Hornets outscore the Irish 15-12 in that quarter to trim the deficit down to 6. And we enter the fourth. On the Genesee Community College scoreboard, explore careers in health and physical education. Learn more at genesee.edu/phys ed. Also, crazycheapcars.com, the ultimate in price and selection. Zoom Total Fitness, fitness for all levels, personal training, cross training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga. 24/7 access with only $35 per month in membership fees. New equipment in a super clean facility. Training classes, infrared sauna, and more. 585-861-8995. Also, Hans Moeller Jewelers. Their specialty is custom-made bridal and special occasion jewelry, as well as maintaining a large inventory of pre-made fashion jewelry and everyday gifts. Their goal is to provide heirloom quality jewelry and exceptional service while keeping prices at an affordable level. Visit Hans Moeller Jewelers, located in Attica, or call today, 585-591-1440. So AJ, big fourth quarter coming up for a chance to meet Alexander in the title game. It's been a back and forth contest, a very competitive, high intensity contest here tonight.
Yeah, it's been a great game, back and forth. Notre Dame makes a run. The Hornets seem to have a response, and like I said earlier, I think this was going to be a game that was going to come down to the end, and it's shaping up to be that way here in the final 8.
Vargas no good. Another free throw missed. Oh for 2 for Vargas. But they get the turnover. Thomas into the corner. Patterson, 3. And he's fouled. 3 shots coming up for Patterson as Davies knocked him to his tuchus, as they say. So a 6-point game, 7:44 remaining. Patterson to the line for 3. This is one of the Hornets' top shooters, but everybody's been missing free throws here tonight.
Yeah, this is a huge sequence right here if he can knock these down.
He misses the first. Walker lays it in.
What another great finish by Mikel Walker. I don't know how he does it. The Hornets bench is just as confused with these missed free throws as we are.
Sorry about that. Lost our audio connection for a second. Antonor along the baseline, up and in. Walker on the lay-in. And a big run for Notre Dame. They now have built their lead back to 11 with 6:47 remaining in the fourth. Tell you what, the Hornets are an entirely different team without Shavir on the floor. And after he went out with his 4th foul, they've really struggled to maintain their consistency. As this timeout brought to you by Crazy Cheap Cars, the ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com, where they carry the largest selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. At Crazy Cheap Cars, they need your trade-in and will pay top dollar for your trade. So give them a call at 948-8000, or better yet, we'll see you right here. 6.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Irish looking to salt this one away. Three from the wing from Milam, no good, but Antonor there for the rebound. Can't get the putback, however. Shavir lost it, but Tolentino came up with it. Here come the Hornets. Into the lane goes Vargas, up and under, and it's good.
Nice move from Vargas there.
Thomas on the finish. Looks like Thomas is injured on the play. All of a sudden, a 7-point game, a quick 4-0 spurt for the Irish.
Yeah, right.
Thomas on the floor beyond the Hornets bench, still writhing in pain. Irish with possession, 5.5 minutes remaining, trying to stave off this scrappy Hornets team. Antonor with the left-handed finish as Thomas makes his way back to the bench, and it looks like back to the scorer's table as he waits to check back in. Tolentino tied up near midcourt. Jump ball, it stays with the Hornets. Nice defensive play there from Walker.
Yeah, they've been giving them fits all game in that pressure defense that Notre Dame always has. And
Shavir fouled and he'll head to the line.
Four on Antonor, that's
some confusion as the official apparently ruled the and the official handing out a bench warning. So what occurred was the official ruled the foul on the ground. The other officials presented free throws, but the official who made the call subsequently overturned it and called it on the floor, and now the Hornets turn it over after the bench warning.
yeah, I'll be interested to see how many steals and points Walker has tonight.
Yeah, he's been carrying. Shavir on the other end. 9-point game. Just past the 5-minute mark. Nice pass from Walker, but Vargas got a hand on it. Fitzpatrick able to corral it, however. Vargas saves it, and Tolentino corrals it to lead the Hornets break. Patterson off glass. Down to a 7-point Irish lead.
The Hornets need to continue to get stops here. 4 minutes left about in this fourth quarter.
Timeout called by Notre Dame. AJ, why don't you tell us about our timeout sponsor?
30 seconds.
Crazy Cheap Cars, the ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com. They carry the largest selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. They need your trade-in, top dollar paid for their trade, so give them that call at 585-948-8000, or better yet, they'll see you right here.
So the Irish clinging to a 7-point lead inside 4 minutes remaining in the fourth. The Hornets trying to stage and complete the comeback. And a foul called on Batavia on the loose ball as he took Thomas to the floor with him.
Hornets can cut this to 5 or 4 points here on this possession. And they're in the bonus now, so free throws might be a good thing for Notre Dame.
So they are in the bonus with plenty of time remaining here in the fourth. That will hurt the Hornets' chances. Other way around. Will hurt the Irish chances. That is if the Hornets are able to convert on their free throws, as they've been unable to do consistently throughout this one. Any means necessary. That one off the back iron and in. Thomas makes it a 5-point game.
Shooter's touch, baby.
Walker, nice move, but this time he couldn't get the finish. He's made that shot a few times tonight, but couldn't get the roll on that one. Shavir into the lane where he's so dangerous, tied up, and a jump ball. And it goes back to the Irish. Nice job getting his hand in there, Walker.
He's been a menace both on the defensive end and offensive end, but not there.
Vargas, no good. Shavir on the rebound. Patterson throws it up wildly, looking for the foul, no call. Questionable shot selection there. Here comes Notre Dame looking to add to its 5-point advantage. 3 minutes remaining in the fourth. Batavia calls timeout. Once again, this timeout brought to you by Crazy Cheap Cars. So coming up next, Batavia taking on Attica to see who will meet Leroy in the large school title game. Our final of 4 matchups here this afternoon and evening. Looking forward to some college football tomorrow. And then the Bills on Sunday before the 2 title games on Monday night. So weekend filled with sports before Monday night. An exciting night here at GCC.
Sabres ahead 4-0 right now.
They can't be stopped. Packed house in Buffalo tonight too, wearing the goat head jerseys, the red and black. Holiday crowd in downtown Buffalo. .250 remaining in this one. Bellavia in the lane, off glass and in. 7-point lead for the Irish. Three ball, Patterson knocks it down. Big answer. Down to a 4-point deficit for the Hornets.
Big shot from the Patterson there in the corner. We're getting to crunch time.
Cephas under duress. Vargas applying the pressure into the corner. Bellavia three. No good. Short. Thomas on the rebound. Hornets looking to cut it to a one-possession game. Timeout called by Eugenio María de Hostos. And this timeout brought to you by Crazy Cheap Cars, but please allow us to tell you about Zoom Total Fitness. Open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Zoom Total Fitness, fitness for all levels, personal training, cross-training, bodybuilding, powerlifting, and yoga. 24/7 access with only $35 per month in membership fees. New equipment in a super clean facility available. Also, Hans Moeller Jewelers. Their specialty is custom-made bridal and special occasion jewelry, as well as maintaining a large inventory of pre-made fashion jewelry and everyday gifts. Their goal is to provide heirloom quality jewelry and exceptional service while keeping prices at an affordable level. Visit Hans Moeller Jewelers, located in Attica, or call today, 585-591-1440. On the Genesee Community College scoreboard, it is 4 points separating these two teams, 2:06 remaining in the fourth quarter as we adjust our clock to match the one here at GCC. Been a great game, AJ.
Yeah, best of the day here so far. Competitive, start to finish. I'm really looking forward to these final 2 minutes.
Three ball. Patterson! It's down to a 1-point game. And a foul called. Ticky-tack call there on Thomas. And that's the third team foul on the Hornets. That's his third.
The Hornets do have fouls to give here, so that might play a role. They might want to add a couple to their tally here before the clock gets too low.
Bellavia spinning through the lane and another foul call. That's Shavir's fifth foul. I didn't agree with that call, AJ. I didn't agree with either of the calls on this possession, and to foul out a team's top player on a weak call spinning down the lane, not so sure about that.
With the way the game's unfolded as well.
And now a violation called on the Hornets. So an extra free throw for Bellavia. This is that one. Tolentino on the rebound. Here comes Vargas. Thomas, no good. Rebound, Antonor. He's been so valuable underneath, and that's a big board, but Walker turned it over. Thomas up the floor to Vargas, attacking once again in the lane, and a foul's called. 2-point game, Vargas, 2 free throws coming up, 1:24 remaining.
Costly mistake there from Walker, tried to push it. Coach Rapone probably wanted them to set it up and take some time off the clock, but instead a big takeaway from the Hornets, and now Vargas goes to the line to potentially tie this thing up, which I don't know the last time it was tied. It's been a long time. It's been a Notre Dame lead most of this game. First one, no good.
Vargas, empty trip to the line, and that's off Antonor's foot, so it will stay with the Hornets. Free throws, free throws, free throws, AJ. They've killed the Hornets all night long.
Yes, they have, but they get an extra possession here again off a great hustle play by the Hornets. So full shot clock. Time's not a problem right now. Huge possession.
Thomas, no good. Rebound. Tolentino with it now. Extra possession for the Hornets. Shot clock is at 15. That ball didn't hit the rim. 1 minute remaining. Vargas spinning into the lane, tied up, loose ball. Walker comes up with it. Here come the Irish, ahead to Bellavia, and an intentional foul called against Vargas.
I did not see that one, Alex. Was that clearly intentional, or did you miss it?
You have to see it on the replay.
Replay.
I'll tell you what, this one official has called a number of fouls against the Hornets in this fourth quarter. It's been the same official.
I would agree with that.
He's also the one who awarded the bench warning. Yes, correct call on the intentional foul. Vargas shoved Bellavia from behind. Potentially should have been thrown out of the game.
Wow.
Thomas reaching in. An empty trip to the line for Walker was missed in all that. But Antonor, a chance here. Walker, a second chance. No good. Bellavia, a jump ball. It goes to the Hornets. Free throws telling the story continuously in this one, AJ. The Hornets with a chance to tie it with 2. The Irish a chance to put it ahead by 2 possessions with 2. Both empty trips, and it remains a 2-point game. 40 seconds remaining. 6 seconds separating the game clock and the shot clock. Vargas along the baseline. Reverse layup is good. We're all square at 61. Cephas into the front court. He's doubled. Loose ball. Gives it to Walker. 3. He's fouled. And Walker with 3 chances to take the lead with 19.3 remaining. Drama here at GCC.
All those free throws Walker's missed throughout this one. No more bigger than these 3 right now. That would make up for all the misses earlier in this game. He'll still be in the gym tomorrow putting up free throws or whenever the next practice is, but if he can cash in on these 3, huge.
Walker takes the lead for Notre Dame. 62-61. 2 more on the way. Two for 2. This is the big one here to put you ahead by 3. Misses that one. Rebound to Antonor. And a timeout for Notre Dame. A quick timeout with the ball tied up underneath. And once again, It's the same official giving the Irish the benefit of the call. And Eugenio de María de Hostos can't believe it. That ball would have stayed with Notre Dame either way, but now the Irish get the timeout and they have possession. The possession arrow, I should say, with the 2-point lead. 17.4 remaining.
Chase Antoner, what a rebound on that play.
This timeout brought to you by Crazy Cheap Cars, the ultimate in price and selection. Find your next vehicle at crazycheapcars.com, where they carry the largest selection of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs of any dealer in the Genesee region. They need your trade and top dollar paid for your trade, so give them a call, or better yet, they'll see you right here. So Notre Dame trying to put the finishing touches on this one. And the ball out of bounds. It goes to the Hornets. And they're going to change the call. What is going on here? If I'm the Hornets, I am incensed the way this game has been officiated down the stretch.
Yeah.
They have gotten the short end of the stick on every single call. That one the most egregious. Bellavia to Antonor. No good. Rebound to Cephas. Another extra possession for the Irish. Big rebound for TJ Cephas. And he can clinch it with a couple of free throws here.
Yeah, I think Coach Rapone doesn't like that shot selection from Chase Antoner, but if he does cash in, he would have liked it a lot. But Notre Dame lucky. I don't think Antoner should have shot that ball. That they should have tried to hang on to that ball there, keep the clock ticking. But nonetheless, Cephas.
This is the first. It will remain a one-possession game, make or miss. 10 seconds remaining. Plenty of time for the Hornets to go the other way. Cephas knocks down the second. 3-point game. Hornets have to go quickly. Here's Vargas into the front court. And a timeout called by the Hornets. It's about the only call that's gone their way in the fourth quarter. 6.9 seconds remaining. 3-point game. We take a quick break. .9 seconds remaining. The Hornets will need a three-pointer to tie the game. We'll see if Notre Dame tries for the foul before they get the chance at the three. A lot of decisions to be made here with short time on the clock. Vargas to take the ball out. They're going to try to spring Patterson free. They don't get it to him. Instead, it goes to Vargas. He'll force up the three. It's short. Notre Dame hangs on. Walker gets the rebound. He's fouled with 1/10 of a second remaining, and that's going to do it. What a win for Notre Dame as they stave off the late rush put forth by the Hornets and advance to the small school title game to be played on Monday night.
Yeah,
what a
gritty
game
win.
and what a win for the Irish.
Yeah, gritty win for Notre Dame here, advancing to the championship game. Really almost collapsed late, but we're able to hang on. And I think the offensive rebounding in the last couple of possessions for Notre Dame, extending a couple of possessions, really helped them and allowed them. Cephas hits the free throw. And then on the defensive end is...
And now a technical foul called on the Hornets with 1/10 of a second remaining. Not sure this is the right time to prove a point. And now we're going to hang around with 1/10 of a second left because this official decided to call the technical foul. Oh, and now they put 6/10 back on the clock. Great game, but some ridiculous moments in this one.
Shoot, he's stat padding right now. 4 free throws down the game. Get that percentage up.
All right, looks like we're finally going to get out of here after the final 6/10 of a second run off the clock. Great performance from both teams, AJ. High effort, quality basketball. Really have to commend both teams. But a great win for Notre Dame. They advance to the title game. The Irish, in front of the home crowd, put forth a quality effort, and they will meet Alexander on Monday night. We'll be back with a nightcap. Batavia taking on Attica in about 25 minutes. We'll see you then.